Question number 2. We are several weeks into the pirate pool build, where we have been actively filming for our part reality, part documentary, always legendary show. What has surprised you about the process?
The project or the filming, the part reality, part documentary? I've been really surprised at how willing everyone has been to be involved. That was a bit of a surprise to me. Knowing how anxious I've always been about being on film, but I've always known the importance of doing it. And I think maybe because each of the players in that game are aware of my apprehension and why I was apprehensive, maybe that's allowed them to get over it or something. I'm not really sure. I think that documenting is an absolute pain in the butt. That's another big surprise. I kind of knew that would be to some extent, and it's not at all negative. It's just when you're doing something and you're busy working and you're trying to focus on the next 3 steps, and you get the constant, hey, let me check your microphone, or could you say that again so I could get it on film, or could you say it louder so we could all hear it? And mentally, it's one thing when you're sitting back and you're doing it. It's another thing when you're pouring sweat, you're tired, you're hungry, you're out there being beat by the sun, and those questions come up. And of course you go, of course you can do that. I mean, we might begrudgingly want you to do it because we know it's important. And I think that's been another surprise for me, is knowing how those inconveniences would impact each of the players on the team. I think has been kind of a surprise. I think the rest of it is, it's becoming more epic in my mind though. And this is something I couldn't have expected, is recognizing that we are documenting every little single solitary piece of what we do. Not just the fun stuff, not just the obvious, not just the pretty to show other people, but literally every screw that's gone in, and every bolted nut that's been tightened, and every piece that's gone into that, it's caught on film from angles all over the place. And when I think about that, I think of how that encapsulates, and this goes to the philosophical part that's just boggled my mind, is that everybody that's been involved there, this period of time has fully been encapsulated and permanently recorded on record. Not just the flashy parts, not just the show-off parts, not just the stunt and the talent parts, but all of it. So all of our lives have been completely captured in this project. And I think I can't even comprehend where that takes us. I can't even comprehend what that does in the legacy of all of our lives moving forward, is that this whole blanket period of time has been 100% cataloged. And that's really exciting. The more I think about that, the more I go, wow, for all eternity forward, this moment in time in our lives where we're all different ages and all different places in our lives, and it's all going to be encapsulated together. That part is sensational.